guys, this is Obsidian Chill. Got another video from the test server. I thought I'd touch on one more video for fire tanking. Specifically, I'm looking more at the small roles because everyone's covering DPS, so I'm looking at more at the support roles. And I thought I'd share one more fire video because something changed that kind of changes how you would foundationally think of fire. Changes the playstyle completely. And that's kind of how, like before, you're thinking of fire as a turtle tank where you hit a power, go into block right away. You hold block, hit another power, hold back in the block. Like fire tanking has always been that turtle style. Well, with the changes they made recently to fire, it kind of gives it a completely a 360 approach to it. So we'll go up to what fire tanking role is now, where before it used to be, your Dom, your health would increase by 2.2, yada yada yada. You're trying to buff your health as much as you can. Now the tank role gives you 50% health. 50% health incoming healing while not blocking, and you gain Fire Soul. Fire Soul is 30% defense while not blocking. As you directly damage burning enemies, it jumps up to 50%. And as well, if you didn't know, they added this tank mod called Fortified Assault, which increases your defense by 10%, another 10% while not blocking as well. So it's kind of playing to that battle tank playstyle or non-turtle playstyle. And what that means for fire is that you really, to get the best mitigation for fire, you don't actually block anymore. You don't need to block. So it's basically also, sorry, with the change to engulf, they made where's engulf in here? Now engulf burns enemies as well as they shorten the cooldown or the dovetail, sorry, on the pull. To maybe almost like a second less, almost a second less. But it means that we have a power now that we can spam that'll get burning instead of just stoke flames, which was every 18 seconds, which was not ideal. So now we have those two stoke flames is 12. Stoke flames would be 12, and engulf would be almost instant cooldown, giving us burning. So we can always keep that extra mitigation up from not only Fire Soul, but the other mitigation as well, plus the neck mod. So really, you don't have to you don't have to turtle tank whatsoever with fire anymore. You're perfectly fine battle tanking. Now, I say battle tanking, you think atomic and the comboing powers actually do a lot of damage. The thing with fire is we're still stuck running this exact same loadout. You still need stoke flames because the healing on is just too great, as well as we'll have that accelerated stoke flames mod on live, which will decrease the cooldown a little bit. Burn Determination is still our heal over time that we need, even though it's not a group breaker anymore. It's still, we need those both heal over times. Backdraft, while you don't necessarily need it with engulf, backdrafts, the healing on is just so strong. You've got the CC but pulling the enemies, as well as since everything's going to be burning from engulf, backdraft is just going to be that great heal and CC move. Burnout, there's some fights where you're not going to need a group breakout, there's some fights where you're going to need it, and Immolation is that the shield that kind of, you need that 100% absorption just to kind of cover yourself. So really there's not too many options. Yeah, you could sub out backdraft for like fire weapon. I'm going to try that for a few builds. What I mean by battle tanking is that there's no powers I can run in tank stance to give me that'll do more damage, like say atomic comboing would. So fire is still really stuck from a battle aspect, still using your weapon combos. So you're doing like hand blasters, fist slam, or staffs, roundhouses, the 4-taps. Those are the heavy hitting melee ones. So while your damage isn't going to be amazing because you don't have powers that hit hard anything at all, your fire dots are going to be low. Backdraft's going to do no damage, and Engulf's going to do hardly any damage. Burnout's going to do hardly any damage. Immolation does no damage. So it's your superpowers are going to do no damage. It's basically all your weapon attacks. So you don't really have to worry about blocking anymore. So you're free to do more weapon combos, which is nice. It completely changes fire's playstyle. And at the same time, you're not worrying about needing to block because you're going to be fine with the mitigation. I'm going to show you a clip here. This is the Gentleman Ghost fight in US Ultimate Soldier Elite. And even with those 5 ghosts, I'm not really worried about dying. There's a few times my health may dip, but that's more just because I'm paying attention during my staff combos and I am making sure Stoke Flames is up on cooldown. So really, you feel like a tank even though you're not blocking his fire, which is going to get some getting used to because you're so used to fire being the turtle playstyle. So you'll see in the clip here, it's a nice change. Not sure how that happened. Oh my god, they block so much! Is there? Oh, the mosquito must have teleported. Block. Remember, block when when they die. Why would you go to rude? Come back here, you douchebag. Block, 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 block. Block. Okay, he's on me again. Come on over here, buddy. Buddy? Douchebag wants to. Okay, can't use staff in this fight. I need him masters because he just block. It's on me, it's on me. I didn't see the shield. If it was the shield, I might have killed you, but I didn't see it up on him. I don't think my staff gun would be enough to kill you. Target me. That's fine. I'll bring him in the center then. I just don't want to get hit by the fire just in case the things miss. Yeah. Yeah, they still do that. That's what happened. You can do that forever, basically anything. Ooh. Anything with like a door or anything you can die by the side. Keep blocking, keep blocking. Oh, I don't have them all yet. Whoop. Screen block each other. Teleport. Oh shit, there's a shield in that one. There's a shield on that one. His reflect damage hits nowhere near as hard on here. Shields up on that one. You stun me out of my retinas. Remember when they die, block when they die. Teleport. Okay, block in a sec, block in a sec, block, block, block.